Not knowing this in crypto will get you wrecked every single time. We're going to break it down.
I ain't gonna give in now. I just gotta live this now. I be gonna be when I'ma kill this stuff real quick. I'ma go take it to town, cause I gotta be that king in their ring when I'm knocking them out when I'm back with the whip. Cause I am just on the journey. Just know that I'm just going insane.
Warriors, rise. Grand rising warriors. Good evening all over the world. I know it looks weird. Looks like I'm an angel in this beautiful light here. Doing the best I can with the background. I had my background set up, but I'm being a little bit more quiet too. The family is sleeping as well. So I'm in an undisclosed location, enjoying some family holiday time. But I want to break down with you guys something that's very, very, very important. So first of all, who am I? I'm Coach JV. I am the top health, mindset, crypto, and business coach in the world. What you believe in your heart, you think in your mind will eventually come your words and become your reality. If you can see it in your mind, eventually you can hold it right here in your hands. What you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. And I want to start out with an attitude of gratitude and saying, I love you from my family to yours. I hope you're having a great holiday. So I'm on a holiday right now with my family. Try to pick the best lighting, but we're going to rock through this. So I do a lot of reading, a lot of studying. I've shared with you guys many times and in my Warrior Academy that I'm a Warren Buffett style investor. And I wanted to go a little bit deeper. So when I was watching an interview with Warren Buffett, he explained a book that he read when he was 12 years old called The Intelligent Investor. And I wanted to cross this over to cryptocurrency because if we don't understand this, you are going to get wrecked in crypto. And this is why most of my warriors are calm during these times. This is why most of the warriors right now are excited during the bull market or bear market, excuse me. A true investor relishes in the bear market. A true investor doesn't complain during the bear market. An actual intelligent investor loves these times. It's those who are not intelligent investors. That's not a diss or anything like that. The people who only focus on bull markets and work to get rich during bull markets are the ones that always get wrecked and lose their money. They're the excited ones. They're hyped all the time. They're buying, Lamborghinis and Ferraris and all that stuff. That's not an intelligent investor. An intelligent investor works to build generational wealth. And that's why Warren Buffett is so wealthy and why the extremely wealthy people follow the same strategy. This is the greatest time in human history. So I went from, you guys know my whole story. I'm not going to go over it again. I went from completely losing everything for my third time to reprogramming my subconscious mind to wealth, to studying what billionaires and multimillionaires do. And they don't do what most of these YouTubers are saying. They don't do what most of these people are saying. There's a lot of people that are new to investing that are into crypto. So I wanted to help educate people a little bit on an understanding of what true intelligent investing. So I'm going to break down the synopsis, I guess, would that be the right word? The high key points of intelligent investor. And I'm going to show you some examples in the real world of what an intelligent investor is. Just so you guys know too, the application process for private coaching just went live. So we already have quite a few interviews set up. So if you want to get an interview set up, once it hits 20, this is not like some weird fake scarcity. Once it hits 20 people through the interview process, that program locks until the next 120 days. So to private coach with me, which one of the biggest requests we get, we launched the generational wealth shifter program, generational wealth shifter program, generational shifter program, excuse me. I'm talking about wealth, right? And it's a generational shifter program, which will be part of the wealth strategy. So down in the description down below, you can join and find out what it's all about. So let's dive right into this. So we're going to dive into The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. And then I'm going to show you how I look at my investments. Okay. So number one is when you're looking at an investment, this is a breakdown of the main points of intelligent investor. Okay. So Warren Buffett at 12 years old was investing in stocks. At 12 years old, he realized that by investing in stocks after he read the book Intelligent Investor, he was always going to get wrecked. So think about your crypto. What do? You're investing in cryptos. You're investing what the next YouTuber says. You're investing in what TikTok says. And you see it all the time because have you heard of this token? Have you heard of this coin? And people are like, why are you launching your NFT project in the worst bear market NFT projects? Has nothing to do with it. Ours is about intrinsic value. We don't care if it's up. We don't care if it's down. It has utility. So intrinsic value is the concept of intrinsic value. Graham argues that the key to successful investing is focusing on the intrinsic value of the company. Hear what I'm saying? Rather than its market price. He defines intrinsic value as the value of the company's asset minus its liabilities adjusted for the company's earning powers. Okay. So I just did an equity sale of one of my companies. And so we looked at the intrinsic value of the actual company, not the market value. We're not on the stock market, but to give you an example, if we were on the market, the market could say it's somewhere just based on bull or bear, right? But you actually have to look at the balance sheets, right? So can you look at Dogecoin's balance sheets? Can you look at Shiba's balance sheets? Can you look at all these tokens that are coming out balance sheets? No, look at FTX. They didn't even have a CFO. So why were all these people investing in them? Okay. They were doing their tax accounting on QuickBooks. So there was something really hypish about this. And all these intelligent supposed investors got wrecked. Okay. So number one is intrinsic value. What is the actual value of the company? Don't focus on the price of the I'm taking stock concepts and put them into crypto. So don't focus on whether Dogecoin is going to go to $5 or whatever it is, right? Focus on the value of the company. Okay. If there is no intrinsic value, then that should not be your main investment strategy. Okay. Margin of safety. The importance of margin of safety. Graham advises investors to always aim to buy stocks at a discount to their intrinsic value in order to create a margin of safety. This means even if the company's intrinsic value turns out to be lower than expected, the investor will be able to profit due to the discount they receive. For example, the bear market is the greatest time in human history because of all the FUD and all the stuff happening with FTX. Okay. The market value has collapsed. And the companies that I'm looking at in crypto, their intrinsic value is really high. So that means that I'm buying with a massive margin of safety. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm looking at their intrinsic value of the companies that I'm going to show you. It's just a few to give you an example. Okay. And the market is saying, oh, our crypto's a fraud. Everybody's running. So the values keep going down from the market perspective, but the intrinsic value. So I'm putting a margin of safety in there for my cryptocurrency. Now, remember, I'm a long-term holder. Okay. Analyst and discipline. You guys know I'm the king of discipline. Well, I'm telling you, I'm the king of discipline and consistency. If you know me in my Warrior Academy, that's what I'm known for, is discipline and consistency. The role of analysis and discipline, Graham emphasizes the importance through analysis and discipline investing. He advises investors to carefully evaluate a company's financial statements and to be disciplined in sticking to their investment strategy rather than being swayed by short-term market fluctuations. I have not been swayed once in my marketing strategy. If you look at my portfolio, it's been almost exactly the same. I seek wise counsel every single time before I make a decision. Okay. So intrinsic value, margin of safety. We're buying in the bear market on real intrinsic valued companies. You have a margin of safety. Pick a strategy and stick with it. Okay. You don't jump in and out because there's hot tips coming up or hot cryptos coming up. Next, danger of speculation. This is what we need to learn about in crypto big time. The danger of speculation. Graham warns against the dangers of speculation, which he defines as the attempt to profit from short-term price movements rather than from intrinsic value of the company. He argues that speculation is risky and can lead to poor investment decisions 100% of the time. That's why everybody gets wrecked in crypto, because they're not doing real intelligent investing. They're speculating that XRP is going to go to 589. That's why they're investing in it. Okay, Dogecoin's going to the moon. That's why they're investing in it, because of TikTokers and things like that. I'm a person. That's why I don't speak about a lot of specific price. I don't do price predictions. You know, we do. It's such a weird dynamic because I was in the beginning part of this. I'm telling you, because I was in the hype and I really calmed down. I started to really look at a real investment strategy because it was really exciting. We were making a ton of money. So I'm like, wait a minute, I'm getting caught up in this hype and I'm about to get wrecked. Okay, so I calmed down. I started looking intrinsic value, made sure I had a margin of safety. I stopped speculating and I started to really look at, will these companies be here? Not because a YouTuber or a TikToker said it. And I don't like FTX. Everybody's looking this way at FTX. I'm looking this way at what actually is happening. And diversification. This is something that I feel like I'm mastering right now. And I'm very open with you guys and in the academy about it. The importance of diversification. Graham advises that to investors to diversify their portfolio in order to mitigate risks. He suggests holding a mix of different types of securities, such as stocks, bonds, cash, and not to put too much in one wealth into a single investment. If I would have had all my money in crypto and it came collapsing down as we went into 2022, I'd have been done. If that was how I lived my life, but no, I got crypto, part of my portfolio. I'm diversified in crypto. Business, I'm diversified in business, owning multiple companies in different sectors. Okay. Precious metals, leverage life insurance, and now I'm going into the real estate physical game. Okay. So I'll be diversified across business, cryptocurrency, real estate. I'll start to do. I'm not an expert in that. I have wise counsel I always seek wise counsel within our community that will help me with that. Okay. So we talked about diversification, we talked about dangers of speculation, we talked about an analyst and discipline, talked about margin of safety, we talked about intrinsic value. So this is where we really need to jump into. Okay. So I'm going to dive into this really quickly. Okay. So if we look here, so I want to give you an example of intrinsic value. So if you look at the actual the infrastructure of blockchain, what is the infrastructure right now of the old industrial system? So when I look at my investments in crypto, I ask myself, what is changing? Okay. Credit cards changed everything. Everything. Debit cards changed everything. Online banking changed everything. Fintech, PayPal, Venmo, all these things. Venmo changed everything. Okay. The new infrastructure is being built. So when we look at the infrastructure and then the service company, what would the infrastructure be in the industrial area? The infrastructure would be like Swift, okay, a Swift system. That would be infrastructure. Services would be, what would be an example? A server would be like Chase, all these banks, things like that, the companies that move it across the rail, right? So your infrastructure are companies like Ripple, Stellar, the ones that we know, Algorand, Circle. So Ripple, Stellar, and Algorand are all ones that sit inside of my portfolio. So if you look at Ripple, they have a real balance sheet. They have a real leadership team. They have real fundamental real world solves. They're actually working with real companies, okay? Think about that. SBI is massive. We have Tronglo. We have Bank of America. We have some of the largest companies in the world that they're already up and running with. So I know I'm investing in XRP, which is a token, okay, which is not a security, which SEC is saying that. But that's how powerful Ripple is, right? It has this many huge partners. Ripple will be a bank, I guarantee you that. So when I invest in XRP, I'm investing it as if I am buying a security. Okay. Now, this is where it's kind of, I'm talking out of both sides here. When I'm buying XRP, I'm thinking Ripple, the company, is a solid run company. So I would assume that XRP, the token that they created, is going to do very well, right? So that's kind of the trick here when you're investing in crypto. It's very different because, well, it is different because you're investing in securities in the stock market, right? So you're investing in that company. When you're investing in a crypto like XLM, it's not a security contract with Stellar, but I can still use the same concept so that I can at least have a fighting chance and buy some speculation, or not speculation, but some real world solve. Like this company is actually running, there's XRP is running in many different places. So I just want to make that very clear. I know because people are going to comment down below, well, you're not buying a security. I understand that, but that's why the SEC case is going on right now, because that's how powerful these are. Okay. So Ripple's a great example. Stellar. Okay. Stellar is massive. Massive. Look at all the partnerships, guys. This is the company. I know we have XLM, the token, but if you just dive through their partnerships, okay, these are real world companies. They're doing real world solve. You got Binance, BitGo, you got all these different companies. You just scroll through this all day, okay? Do you think XLM and Stellar is going anywhere? Absolutely not. You got Circle, okay, that's part of the payment infrastructure. If you go back here, okay, and we got Algorand. So do you see what I'm saying? I just wanted to kind of open up your mind. And if you look at this, we got the new ISO 20002, 2022, however you guys pronounce it, ISO 20022. Anyways, so this is the new infrastructure, right? This is the new infrastructure of our banking system. So if you're looking at Graham's strategy, if you took away all the market speculation of Ripple to 589 and this token going here, we know that Algorand, Circle, JP Morgan, XFIN, which is XDC, Stellar, XLM. You got R3, which is working with Wells Fargo. We have Swift, which is going to be part of the system, of course. Ripple, which is XRP, which is going to be the bridge currency. IOTA, Consensus. If you look up INATBA, go look at the founding members and how deep the connections are, family. Okay, we have to look at being an intelligent investor in this market. This will help you so much, because when the bull market comes again, when you're at the grocery store and people are talking about how great crypto is, just like they're talking about shitty crypto is, that's when you should start selling some profits. That's when you should start to diversify. That's when you should start to get out some profits and put it into land, gold and silver, leverage life insurance, business. Make sure you just don't sit in one asset class. Okay, so I just want to share that with you guys. So an intelligent investor, an example, link 2. They support our channel. They're amazing. Link 2 is an intelligent investor. Now, this is investing in securities. If you click the link down below, you can surf around their website. You can invest in companies like Ripple, which is their top seller, Polysign. Okay. When you go into these things, you can actually look and break down the company's Mosaic score. That is an intelligent investor, guys. So I wanted to start to build that acumen so that we could be on the right track. Okay. I mean, look at Polysign. Polysign sells out almost every single time they release. It looks like they might still have some available. You have all these different companies. These are real companies. Now, I'm not saying these are companies you should invest in. All this is a platform for you to make an informed decision. You do have to be an accredited investor. Okay. If you want to surf around link 2, click the link down below. So I just want to touch base with you guys and share with you what an intelligent investor is through Ben Graham. Apologize for the background. And it's important that we start to think like that, warriors. We have to take a deep breath. This is the greatest time in human history. I'm telling you, you can buy assets at a very, very, very low price, but you have to stay calm. You can't get flooded down in and out by these YouTubers. Try not to get super overzealous or overexcited. Diversify in your crypto portfolio. Okay. If XRP went to 0, I'm still fine. Okay. If Ethereum went to 0, I'm still fine. I'm diversified, guys. Do I have some things like Shiba, whatever the fuck it's called, Shiba and Dogecoin? Yes, I do. That's 10% of my portfolio is weighted to junk. Full speculation. And it says in Graham's book, it's okay to do that. It's okay to do that. It's like going to the casino. Throw it in the casino. Have fun with it. So if those things moon, and which Shiba did one time, and it allowed me to buy a good amount of fundamental cryptocurrencies, guys. Don't gamble your money. Do not mortgage your house and gamble your money. That's crazy. Like some people are doing, home equities on their house and throwing in these fucking super speculative assets and not doing any research, but just because some YouTuber said to. Don't do that, warriors. Don't take anything I say as financial advice. I'm just taking you through the full journey of what I've done. Okay. I'll never have to work a day of my life again because I've set up my companies that way. I'm traveling right now. I'm doing a YouTube video. My whole company, the Warrior Academy, is set up that way. We have Merlin, our crypto app that is launching, which is a crypto tracker. What else have we got coming up? We got Phoenix Crypto Assets. We have all these companies that are continuing to grow in our Uncommon 1% business coaching program, right? So these are all things that I can do with a microphone and a computer. And at the same time, I'm building wealth with my assets and, getting the proper assets. When they moon, I'll pull and I'll diversify. And so I don't want to have to rely on one source of income. They'll constantly, I'm so happy and grateful for the money that comes to me in increasing quantities of multiple sources on a continuous basis. Bob Proctor been saying that for over 9 years, and I'm living that now. You can do the same thing, warriors. So there's a lot of things going on. So I apologize. This next couple of weeks, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a lot of things. So we have our, and I don't apologize. I'm very excited about it. January 11th, 2023, we launch X Royalty. Down below, you'll be able to see the website now. Exactly. You can go through the tokenomics. You can see the team, see everything. You'll see our beautiful faces. This is our project. We're launching on XRP. We don't care about the market. It has intrinsic value. So just dive through it. Number 2 is my private coaching program launches. So you fill out an application process. You'll go through a discovery call. If you qualify, you'll go through a discovery call. And then number 3, you can invest in Link 2 to take a look at the Mosaic scores and all that stuff. It's just a platform. It's not an investment platform where you can make an informed decision. And if you are an accredited investor. So a lot of things going on, private coaching, launch of X Royalty. And it's going to be an exciting 2023. Love you guys. I'll be my videos will be hit and miss different times and stuff. Family sleeping downstairs and just going to enjoy myself this week on holiday. I appreciate you guys. Love you. As we always say, warriors, let's get your shit together. Let's go.